So there's a couple of different tools that I want to talk about today that are useful in weeding when you don't have to hand weed. It can be a lot faster to use something like this Scuffle Hoe. And there are several different names for this tool. Hula hoe or a hoop hoe. I've always called it a Scuffle Hoe. But you can see Becky here is just sort of scraping it back and forth, and the idea is to just uproot the plant just below the soil surface and to leave them sitting ideally on the top of the soil, although sometimes you bury them a little bit. When you're scuffle hoeing, it's important to do it at a time when it's not too soon after a rain, or else you'll just kind of replant a lot of your weeds. But you can see how quickly she's going through the space in between these rows with this tool here, a lot more quickly than we could go pulling those weeds with our hands. Another useful hand weeding tool is the wheel hoe, and you can see Becky here going through this crop with the wheel hoe. This is leeks, and she's using the wheel hoe in the pathway because it's wider and faster. You can see that I'm actually having a hard time keeping up with her here, than the Scuffle Hoe, which gives you a little bit more control and precision. So she used that going through the center here where there's drip tape, and across the side where there's insect netting on the other crop. But right here where she has a big open space and she can just get through very quickly, she's using the wheel hoe because it's faster. And you can see the motion here is kind of a back and forth motion. Most of the cutting underneath the weed is done on the push. And then if there needs to be a back, there's a little bit of back and forth. And so that's the wheel hoe. This one's made by Haas. There's a number of different companies that make wheel hoes. Some of them have a inflatable rubber wheel in the front, and this one has just a big metal wheel.